from the United States, from the heart of the United States, Minnesota. We have Rob Brant, a top middleweight. And look what else we have on the card. From Russia, we have Max Dialovich from St. Petersburg. We have Tony DeMarco from Mexico. We have Mick Conlan from Ireland, who made that tremendous statement in the last Olympiad. And indeed, on the card, we have the Russian fighter who got a decision against Mick when a lot of people felt was unjustified. Well, he's on the card, and we're building up to a confrontation between the two as we go. And there are fighters from other countries. We have a gold medalist from Uzbekistan on the card, whose name, I call him Fauzi because I can't pronounce his name. We have two tremendous prospects from Kazakhstan on the card, who you'll enjoy seeing. So, you know, people come late to these events, and they want to see the semi-main, they want to see the main, maybe they want to see Mick Conlan in his fight, who goes on before the semi-main. I urge people, because it's the same price, that tell you people to come early, because they're going to see some of the finest fighters from around the world. And I want to thank my friends at MGM for making this possible. MGM realizes how important boxing is for their company and for the city of Las Vegas. They have their wonderful hosts. They do some of the great events, and MGM is to be applauded. I know they've been recently in Japan, a sponsor for Murata-san, so they're really into boxing, and I want to thank them for that.
Do. Always looking very dapper, Irish Michael Mick Conlan. Your fourth fight this year. That's how busy you'd like to be, right? You're making not only your fourth fight, but let's just talk about the fact that you're gonna be introduced to a new audience here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's my fourth fight of the year, and you know I plan to have another one after this. But you know it's a pleasure to be here in Las Vegas, and you know it's my first time fighting in probably the fight capital of the world at the minute, and you know, as you said, I had to dress for the occasion.
You are now entering, I believe, your third fight with Adam Booth now. How has that relationship developed? I was reading that you kind of said, if I can quote you, you're in the middle of a process. If you could elaborate a little bit more on that and the relationship with your new trainer, Adam.
It's been fantastic with Adam. I think now the pin has finally dropped. Everything seems to be falling into place. I know fighters say it all the time, and I get sick of hearing it myself, but it's definitely the best training camp I've had. I feel I'm becoming more of a complete fighter, and that's what I want to show on Saturday night. I just want to show how much more advanced my style is now than what it has been.
I'm sure it's not by coincidence or more by design that your Olympic nemesis, Vladimir Nikitin, is on the card. Your thoughts on probably crossing paths with him again here as a professional?
It'll be great. It'll be fantastic to face Vladimir in the professional ranks. You know, I have no ill feelings towards Vladimir, as you know, I know it wasn't his fault, but revenge is something that I want. I have no anger towards it, but I will do it with enjoyment, and I do believe I'll get the victory when we face each other.
Bob, obviously they're fighting in different bouts, but on the same card. But maybe could we see them match up in the professional ranks here going forward?
I'm not dumb, Christina.
I know, I'm leading you to the water.
On the same card, if not to look forward to a confrontation down the line. You know the story. Maybe some of the Japanese media don't. At the last Olympiad, Mick fought this Russian fighter, Nikitin, I think his name was, and everybody who watched that fight, or most people, thought that Mick clearly won the fight. But the hand was raised for the Russian. And Mick accused, with a lot of justification, our good friend Vladimir Putin for meddling in that decision the same way he subsequently meddled in our election. And there was a big to-do about it, and Mick gave an appropriate signal to what he thought of the judges and
oh, that's just how me and you say hello. Come on, we just say hello doing that signal.
That's how they say hello. Yeah.
And so next year we're going in the professional ranks. We hope to match both of these fighters so people can again watch the rematch with good professional judges and a good referee, and the better man will win that fight.